hillbilly. I literally only have a few minutes this morning, so we're live streaming while I put my boots on. Logger boots. I need new boots, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna get to this pretty quick. Like I said, I don't have much time, but title is "Get Off the Stump." Now, some of y'all know I've been doing tree work / logging for, 15, 16 years now. I had a lot of close calls. What up, Ronnie? Yo, dog, what up, man? I've had a lot of close calls in my day. I've been hit by branches, falling from the sky. Yesterday, I had another real close call. That's why I titled this, "Get Off the Stump." I see a lot of young guys coming into tree work, and they're logging or dropping trees. They make their back cut, and then they stand there like they're waiting for that fucking $1 million photo opportunity. This will get you killed. I'm not up here talking shit. I'm not up here making jokes this morning. This is real talk. If you're a tree cutter and you stay on the stump, you're going to die. One of these days, it's going to kill you. Okay? I'm going to run you through the scenario that I went through yesterday. Simple tree. Simple dead ash tree. Not much around it. Really wasn't anything caught in the canopy or nothing like that. The mission was to cut the tree, push it into the woods, be done with it. Right? So we do this. Make my notch. It was a little too much to use wedges, so I had the skid steer operator cigar a log in the bucket. So like you have your bucket and you cigar a log, and that gives you this area here to be able to push. I'm going to tell you that every tree I cut, unless it's some little baby-ass sapling, there is 1,000 goddamn things that go through your mind. While you're cutting, before you're cutting, you got to pay attention to this shit, right? The guy fell out of a damn bucket in a Walmart parking lot. I don't know. God damn. Yeah, falling out of a bucket is not fun. And I was in that lift yesterday. That thing scares the shit out of me. So we run through, I notch it, make my back cut. I'm looking. Tree starts to go. I get the fuck out of the way. I've done this long enough. Tree hit the ground. The tree was on the fucking ground. And about 3 seconds after, some 2.5 inch, 3 inch diameter by, I don't know, the thing was fucking 8-10 feet long, somewhere like around there, comes out of the sky and fucking boom, drops down right exactly where I was fucking standing 8 seconds prior. That would have either killed me or made me wish I was dead. Morning, Dave. Now, like I said, I've been doing this for long enough. In my younger days, I caught a piece in the back of the head, back of the neck, shoulder area, knocked me out cold I was out for like 35 minutes. This is, we're talking 15 years ago. So I've learned my lessons over the years. But I see these young guys that, like I said, they fucking make their back cut and they stand there and they hang out on the stump waiting for that fucking $1 million photo. if that's the way you want to continue to cut trees, the only thing you're posing for is a photo they're going to hang up at your funeral. This is real shit. Tree work is not for everybody. Logging is certainly not for everybody. You got to be careful. Close calls happen every day. And the funny thing of that, yesterday's incident was we pushed the tree over, tree hit the ground, and I always make it a rule to kind of stand there for 5 to 10 seconds. When that tree moves, so do I, exactly. I mean, sometimes you got to hang out there for a minute, well, not even a minute, but a few seconds. You're watching that tree, you're going to have to direct that tree sometimes with your back cut, with your hinge. It's called steering trees. Not a lot of people like to do it, especially not a lot of guys like to do it. But if you're a logger, you're a tree feller, you steer trees a lot. So it was close, but I was standing there bullshitting with the operator for, that quick, and was like, and that fucking branch fell and landed where I had been standing. We both looked at each other and said, holy shit, right at the same exact time. It was close. It was close, but the experience, the knowledge, the time in, I know to get the fuck out of the way. But close calls happen every day. Any day that you walk out of the woods the same way you went in is a good day. Even if you got nothing fucking accomplished. If you walked out of the woods with your chainsaw the same way you walked in, it was a good goddamn day. People die every single day. What up, Hutch? Doing this line of work. Maybe some guy's got 9 lives like a fucking cat. I don't know. But I wanted to share that with y'all this morning. Because it's real, I don't just come up here and, at least I try not to. I feel I'm pretty open with most of y'all on the Facebook, not just sharing good times, but sharing bad times too. And yesterday could have been a real bad time. Y'all might have been, any day that I go out into the woods and cut trees, y'all could hear about the next day or a few days later that Hillbilly ain't around no more. And I'm not going to sit here and get all emotional right now, but just I want y'all to know, if it ever comes down to y'all hearing about Hillbilly passing away in the woods, know that I passed happy. Just saying. What up, Sophia? I'm not speaking it into existence. I'm just being fucking real about it, Because I know it can happen at any goddamn day. We take many steps to ensure our safety of ourselves and the equipment and the people around us. But accidents happen, That's why you got to stay on your fucking toes. And shit, I real fucking talk. Yesterday in that lift, I was extended out as far as that lift would go. 84 feet, something like that. All the way off to the fucking side on kind of a sketchy hillside setup. I had 2 legs on a hillside, 2 legs on the tar. It was sketchy, you know what I mean? It makes my fucking it makes my taint sweat a little bit. Not gonna lie, you know what I mean? That machine could flip over at any second, any day. But close calls happen. So again, that's right, everybody. And I was definitely an accident. 100%. You could ask my mama. I was an accident. Oops. I think in a cemetery. Fun fact. Oh, it's already windy as hell here. We got wind advisories in effect for today. But I guess just the message, because I got to skeet out of here. The message is simple. If you're a tree cutter, if you're a logger, if you're a fucking weekend warrior, stay off the stump. That tree starts moving, get the fuck out of the way. Because it only takes one branch from, 15, 20 feet. Knock your ass out of the game real quick. So that is my PSA for the day. I'm already fucking sweating, and I don't even have all my layers on right now. Yeah, be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. You fucking tree guys, you young tree guys. I'm about to be 44 years old. And you young guys, y'all do good. But you could do better. I don't want to be the one that goes and knocks on your mama's door saying you ain't here no more because you couldn't get off the fucking stump. The most dangerous job on the ground in the world. Logging. And I'm a proud motherfucker to be doing it every single day of my life. Providing for this country one way or another. Later.